Alright guys, well I'm back today with a really quick video and an update on an awesome product that's really going to revolutionize, in my opinion, kind of budget Glock builds that you see online. Up until now, there's not been a ton of frame assemblies that you can purchase for a reasonable price without some of the ones from like P80 or Assemble It Yourself or Build It Yourself style frames. But I wanted an off-the-shelf frame that somebody could just buy, ship to an FFL, do the transfer, and then not worry about the legalities of carrying something like a P80 frame. For me personally, those P80s are pretty cool to tinker with, play with, and do competition use with, but I've never personally carried one. That's just my choice. I know a lot of guys are going to kind of fight over it in the comments. Go for it. Carry a P80 frame, don't carry a P80 frame. Have that battle in the comments section below. But I'm here today to talk about an awesome option that comes in at about $100. Now, right now, the PSA Dagger is really hot, and they're selling out like hotcakes. And if you're unfamiliar, the PSA Dagger is a complete Glock clone. Now, this is actually a standard Glock 19 slide on top of the Dagger frame, and that's what this video is about. The fact that they broke out the Dagger into the slide and frame and selling them independently, as well as a complete group. Now, the entire Dagger sells for $300 to $400 depending on the options you get. I actually tried one out on the channel, had to send it back after I shot 1,000 rounds, and it worked flawlessly. So it really proved out its reliability, had a lot of nice features over the Glock in my opinion. And again, at about the $350 price point for the base models, worth every penny. But if you were interested in trying out some other slide options, just not the Dagger, maybe you had some custom slides and you wanted to swap out frames and actually carry some of them and build some things out, buying the Dagger frame for $99 with the trigger, or about $70 without the trigger, allows you to get a really solid base with the serial number on the bottom. It's got a very ergonomic feel. It's a solid frame, and you can really build things out for $100, so a great option in my opinion. This video is just to prove out the obvious. Does it work with the standard Glock 19 slide? And it does 100%. I want to give a huge shout out to American Pawn & Gun, located in Monroe, North Carolina, for donating some of the ammo to help make this video. Ran a lot of ammo through it just to prove it out, and functioned 100% with the Glock standard slide. I will be doing a future compatibility test with a bunch of other slides, and I'll post that video soon, but I wanted to give you an update because as of filming this video, like right now, it's in stock for $99 for this frame. I don't know how long it'll last. Unfortunately, I can't link to this frame in the description below, but I can link to my campsite page. My campsite page is an aggregate site that allows you to kind of go through all of my best deals. It gets updated throughout the week, so definitely pin that, check it out, and go to it right now if you want to find an easy way to find this frame. Unfortunately, YouTube is changing their policies again with ads and things like that with gun-related. It's getting kind of crazy, but you know, it's always changed. I'm going to still keep making content as long as I'm allowed on this platform. But with that being said, I have a 704 Gear YouTube channel that I think you should subscribe to if something happens to this one. I do gear-related stuff over there, but if this goes away and you want to find my gun content, that is the absolute best way to find me over there. So I'll leave that link in the description below. Definitely subscribe to that. But in a nutshell, if you're looking for an affordable Glock frame with a trigger that all you literally have to do is drop on a slide and you are good to go, this is an amazing option for $100. I don't know how long it'll last. They sell out pretty quick, but it's really ergonomic. It's got some nice texturing on the sides right here. It's got a pretty dramatic undercut for your finger. So a lot of those extra things that a lot of people wanted Glock to do, they've done in this Dagger frame. The back straps are not interchangeable, but they do feel very comfortable. It's got this cutout here in the magwell that you can actually drop a magazine and rip it out if you get a double feed. Overall, the controls are really easy to get to. I mean, it's not much different from a Glock, but the mag release is actually a little bit more protruded, yet also a little bit more subdued. I don't know if that makes sense, but they've got this cutout to allow easy access, but when you're coming down, you don't accidentally bump it. So they've really thought this out. The standard Glock accessories fit just fine. The only difference is this toggle trigger. It's a little bit different than a standard Glock, more of an M&P style trigger. It's got a smooth take up. You definitely get sponginess, and then you have your brake, but it is definitely on par with a standard Glock trigger. Maybe a touch better, but it's definitely nothing to write home about. But again, for $100, you can't go wrong. And all the information about this guy will be in the description below. And again, with all these new policy changes on YouTube, definitely check out my 704 Gear YouTube page. Again, all of that information in the description below. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a good one.